Hello friends, welcome to Tips and Tricks in Mathematics. This is for class 12 students and the topic of discussion is integrals. In this video, we'll be focusing on NCERT solutions for exercise number 10. So in this problem, we need to evaluate the integral using the properties of definite integral. So we have to use the properties. So we let this be I. And what property we'll be using? We'll be using the property 0 to a f of x dx equal to 0 to a f of x minus a dx. So we'll use this property to evaluate this. So we can write this as I equal to 0 to pi by 2 cos square pi by 2 minus x dx. This is equal to 0 to pi by 2 sine square x dx. So we'll add these two. This is, let this be 1 and this is 2. We add these two. So this will become 2i integral 0 to pi by 2 sine square x plus cos square x dx. So this will be equal to 0 to pi by 2 1 dx, and the integral of 1 is x from 0 to pi by 2. This is 2i. So 2i will be equal to pi by 2 when we substitute solve this. So I will be equal to pi by 4. This is the answer. This is also similar to that. We'll put that a minus x property here again like previous one. So we'll write I equal to 0 to pi by 2 square root of sine pi by 2 minus x by square root of sine x. This is equal to 0 to pi by 2 cos x divided by cos x plus, this is not there, cos x plus sin x dx. So let this be 1, this equation be 2. We add these two, so that will be 2i. So again, if we simplify this and this, add these two, it will be 1 only. 0 to pi by 2 1 dx equal to x 0 to pi by 2 equal to pi by 2. So I will be equal to, this is 2i equal to pi by 2. So I will be equal to pi by 4. So in this function we have to integrate from minus 5 to 5 mod x plus 2 dx. So how do we proceed? What is the definition of mod? We will start with that. X plus 2 is equal to, it is equal to x plus 2 when x plus 2 is greater than 0. It is equal to minus x plus 2 when x plus 2 is less than 0. But this is nothing but x plus 2 when x is greater than minus 2 and minus x plus 2 when x is less than minus 2. So we can write this. Whenever x is greater than minus 2, we will use this expression, else we will use this expression. So we have to modify the limits accordingly. So we will modify. So we will make it like this, minus 5 to minus 2. Between minus 5 to minus 2, we will use this expression, minus x plus 2 dx. And from minus 2 to 5, we will use this expression, x plus 2 dx. So what is the integral of minus x? Minus x square by 2, correct? So this is equal to minus x square by 2 plus 2x with limit from minus 5 to minus 2, and this will be x square plus 2x from minus 2 to 5. So on solving this, we get answer as 29. So this is the final answer. Now this we multiply. Okay, before multiplying, what we'll do, we'll use that a minus x property. So wherever x is there, we'll replace it by 1 minus x because a is 1 here. So we can write this as 1 minus x, 1 minus x power n dx 0 to 1. So 1 will go, plus x power n will be there. So plus xn into 1 will be xn, or we'll write it like this, 1 minus x into xn. So this will be xn minus xn plus 1, correct? Dx 0 to 1, 0 to 1. So we know what is the integral of this, xn plus 1 by n plus 1 from 0 to 1, and the integral of this will be xn plus 2 by n plus 2, 0 to 1. On solving this, we will get the expression 1 by n plus 1, n plus 2. This is the final answer. So this is the integral we need to evaluate. We call it as I. So again, we use the property a minus x property. So this you can write it as 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus tan pi by 4 minus x dx. This is tan a minus b is tan a minus tan b by 1 plus tan a tan b. What is tan pi by 4 is 1. So we can write this as integral 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus 1 minus tan x by 1 plus tan x. Tan pi by 4 is 1. So this we can write. So we will take LCM of this expression. This expression will take LCM. So 1 plus tan x plus 1 minus tan x will come in the numerator. That will become 2. So this will become 0 to pi by 4 log 2 by 1 plus tan x dx. This can be written as 0 to pi by 4 log 2 minus integral 0 to, using the properties of log. So log 1 plus tan x dx. We call this as equation 2 and this is 1. If we add 1 and 2, this term will go. This term will get, this is positive term, this is negative, so this they will get cancelled when we add. So 2i will be equal to log 2, integral log 2 0 to pi by 4. So this will be nothing but pi by 4 log 2. So I will be equal to pi by 8 log 2. So we'll be using very important properties to solve this type of function. I will tell you the property. Limit minus a to a integral f of x dx is 0 if f of x is an odd function. What is definition of odd function? Of minus x equal to minus f of x. So let us see whether this is odd. So let us put f of x equal to sine power 7x. So f of minus x will be equal to sine power 7 minus x. Sine of minus theta is minus sine theta, and we have a odd power here. So this will be minus sine 7x. So what we see, f of x equal to minus f of minus x is minus f of x. So sine power 7x is an odd function, hence minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 sine power 7x dx is 0. This is important property. So to solve this function we use another property. I will just tell what is that. 0 to 2 pi f of x dx is equal to 0 to a, sorry, 2a, this is 0 to a f of x dx plus 0 to a f of 2a minus x dx. Let us observe this. Here it was 2a, the limits goes to a, and in the first instance we don't use any change, but in the second instance we change by 2a minus x, the function. So let us use this property for this. So we can write 0 to 2 pi cos phi x dx. Now we divide this by 2. Here it was 2a, so this will be a, to 0 to pi cos phi dx plus again 0 to pi cos phi 2 pi minus x dx. But what is this? Cos 2 pi minus theta is cos theta itself, so that will be cos phi dx. So this will get 2 0 to pi cos phi dx cos phi x dx. So we got this function now. So again we will use that property. This property we will use it again. This can be written as, we will write it like this, equal to twice. Now we will make it integral 0 to pi by 2, because this is half of that and we have pi only here. So cos phi x dx plus integral 0 to pi by 2 cos phi minus x dx. But what is cos pi minus theta? Minus sine theta, sorry, minus cos theta. This is pi. Cos pi minus theta is minus cos theta. So this will become negative and this is positive. So this will be 2 into 0. So this will be 0. So we need to show that this functions, integral of this function is equal to this if f and g are defined by these functions. So let us put gx here and try to evaluate. So we'll put 0 to a f of x gx is equal to 0 to a f of x, and gx we replace by this 4 minus ga minus x dx. This is correct. So we can write this 0 to a 4 f of x minus 0 to a f of x g a minus x dx. So we can use the property of a minus x. We can use that property. So we can write this. For this function we'll use that property, equal to 4 0 to a f of x minus 0 to a f of x minus a into g of a minus x dx. But what is f of x minus a? It is given f of equal to f of x itself. So this is f of x and this will be g of x. So this is equal to 4 0 to a f of x minus 0 to a f of x g of x. This is what we are trying to evaluate. This is I itself. Let this was I, and we are finding I equal to this. So this is also I. So that will become 2I equal to 4 0 to a f of x. So I will be equal to 2 0 to a f of x dx. That's what we wanted to prove here. I is equal to twice 0 to a f of x dx. This is a very interesting problem in which we see that there are 4 functions actually. Since they are added up, we can write them separately. And first 3 functions, these 3 functions are odd functions. Means what? F of minus x is equal to minus f of x. So if we take f of x as x cube, this will hold. F of minus x will be equal to minus f of x for these 3 functions. So their integral we know is 0. So now only thing left is 1. So we know that this integral will be 1 dx minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So that will be equal to x minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So solving this, pi by 2 plus pi by 2 equal to pi. The correct option is C. So in this function again we use the a minus x property. We write this as I equal to 0 to pi by 2 log 4 plus 3 sine pi by 2 minus x by 4 plus 3 cos pi by 2 minus x dx. So this is nothing but 0 to pi by 2 log 4 plus 3 cos x by 4 plus 3 sin x. Since log is there, actually this is nothing but, if we call this as a and this as b denominator, this will be log a minus log b. And if we see this function, this is nothing but this function. This is log b minus log a. So actually this function, this is nothing but negative of the integral. This is nothing but minus I. We can see from here that this is negative of, this function is negative of the I. So we write it as minus I. So 2I equal to 0 implies I is 0. Correct option is C. Friends, with this we conclude this video. Please like and subscribe my channel so that in future more videos can be released to you instantaneously. Thank you very much, friends.